have in mind. I'm listening. Your melody, my soul, have no boundary. No, you will stimulate me, bring me peace, tranquility. When I close my eyes, are closed. My fingertips are all I need to show you what I see when my eyes are closed. And nothing feels more naturally than to lose control when my eyes are closed. They're 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 closed. I feel you the most. Can't help but lose control. They're closed. When my eyes are closed. Take me on a journey, quaint fantasy. I'm so secure. I'm yours to lead. Free me. Yes. Release me. Oh yes. Oh. When my eyes are closed, my fingertips are all I need to show you what I see when my eyes are closed. And nothing feels more naturally than to lose control when my eyes are closed.
You are listening to Chocolate Thoughts with the Chocolate Shaman, Julie Hutchinson. This week's Chocolaty treat to start the show was performed by Nick West, titled Eyes Closed. It's time for Julie, the Chocolate Shaman, with this week's Chocolate Thought. Julie, the mic is hot. Over to you.
This week's chocolate thought is immersed in the chocolatey wonder. At this very moment, you are immersed in the chocolatey wonder that is life. Feel the power, feel the possibilities, and live this day worthy of the greatness to which you are connected. If you think about it, even the smallest, most ordinary things, there is amazing beauty and immense potential for joy. If you find yourself bored or uninspired, you're simply not paying attention to the rich, chocolatey wonder of life. Take a moment and take a deep breath. Take it all in and marvel at your exceedingly good fortune. Remind yourself that you are rich beyond all conceivable measure. If you happen to feel burdened by some particular situation or limitation, take a step back and reconsider the deep, rich, chocolatey life you really do have. Whatever may be troubling you is small compared to the nearly limitless options you have for doing something about it. Really, think about it and feel your options. Yes, there can be many problems. However, there are always many more positive possibilities. To transform those possibilities into positive reality, it's up to you to take purposeful, focused action. In this moment, feel the immensity of life's wonder and find the chocolatey richness. Find delight in making positive use of it. I hope you enjoyed this week's Chocolate Thought. Now it's time for a little spoken word over in the Cacao Lounge. Nakia, over to you.
Welcome to the Cacao Lounge, where we feature chocolatey goodies from the spoken word that will titillate, stimulate, and expand your mind. Tonight, we have an awesome poet, Pumpkin from Pluto, performing Redemption.
Looking back, it seems it's all a dream. I'm not just saying this for being mean. It's just my story and it's just my side. Sit back sometime, 'cause this gon' take a while. Looking back, it seems it's all a dream. I'm not just saying this for being mean. It's just my story and it's just my side. Sit back sometime, 'cause this gon' take a while. I can't sleep at night. I ain't thinking right. Redeem me. Because I pawned my life somehow. Now a ransom is due. She had it all. Reverence with no consequence, so it seemed. None of her actions seemed binding, so it seemed. Guided with no responsibility as my world fails me. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like Egyptian days. Orange sun, warm sand, Hebrew scorn like Moses coming down from the mountain. African slave like Hebrew, you've been warned. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like gang fights, territorial, same struggle, different bubble. Mothers huddle to comfort one another. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like mom and daddy had a fight last night. Woke up, no eyesight. Cooked breakfast like everything was alright. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like sending our boys overseas to fight. Doing it for our country, don't make it right. 'Cause family still can't sleep at night. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like Papa didn't had it. You're no longer in a baby carriage. Fly, little bird, fly. Forcing you to move forward 3 weeks, no phone call. You pissed off, she pays for it. 'Cause just like mama, she gives up her mortgage. And daddy don't even know it. Sounds like redemption. I want my daughters back. White and black. Mesmerized by crack. Used to be fat. PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like I want my innocence back. He stole it, she know it. And she always knew that. Now she's raising a stepdaughter / granddaughter. Water under the bridge, hell no, manslaughter. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like new world order. Bartering won't be enough. Slaughtering will be a must. Survival will be tough. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like persecution with no conscience. Prosecution with no hunches. He died for no one's death. Let your child go to jail for accidental death. Jesus' love put to the test. Sounds like redemption. Redemption like 10 words or less. Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do. If he can forgive, so can you. Sounds like redemption. Looking back, it seems it's all a dream. I'm not just saying this for being mean. It's just my story and it's just my side. Sit back sometime, 'cause this gon' take a while. Looking back, it seems it's all a dream. I'm not just saying this for being mean. It's just my story and it's just my side. Sit back sometime, 'cause this gon' take a while. Redemption.
Chocolate Shaman. Is redemption getting a couple of snaps or leftover wrappers?
I think I'm going to give that one snap and one leftover wrapper.
Okay, well, I hear you speaking. I'm going to give it a snap from me, and the Chocolate Shaman has spoken. Listeners, I hope you enjoyed the performance from Pumpkin from Pluto. You can find her at Old Grumpy Houston. Back to Julie, the Chocolate Shaman, for this week's exercise for living the chocolate life. Julie, over to you.
The intent of our last exercise from last week was to start the process of clearing out the clutter of excuses and resentments that keep you from living the chocolate life. We got great feedback from last week's exercise, so we want to continue that exercise, which will enable you to embrace the abundance of the chocolate life. And we also have a special recipe from one of our fans. For the exercise, feel the immensities of life's wonder and find the chocolatey richness. When you feel this wonder and you find this richness, tap into the desire of something you love about life. It could be the smell of a rose, a wonderful dinner, or of course something rich and chocolatey. Think about this. Think about the thing that gives you joy. Now, imagine that you have it. Make believe that it is already here, now in this moment. Take a deep breath. Notice how you feel. Just imagining this thing that you have right now. If it's something you are smelling, notice how your nose feels. If it's something you are eating, how does your mouth feel? How does your stomach feel? Notice if your body lights up in any way. Hold this feeling for as long as you can. If you drift, come back to it. Embrace it. We often desire something for the feeling that it brings. You have the choice of your feelings. Embrace this chocolatey feeling. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Chocolate Thought and used the exercise to stay immersed in the chocolatey wonder of life. Now I'm going to read a recipe from Jennifer Murray. She's one of our fans, and she has a recipe called chocolate fudge with chili. This recipe for chocolate raw fudge is with fresh hot chili peppers, will spice up any palate and beyond. You can adjust the spiciness to your preference or leave it out entirely if you wish. The magic of the fusion will be the same. Using raw cacao butter is a new and fascinating territory for raw food cuisine. It's absolutely amazing. When you're using raw cacao butter and then it sets back to room temperature, it's going to create a wonderful consistency, as in this raw fudge dessert recipe. And did I mention it is very, very addictive. So the prep time is only about 20 minutes. The melting time is 20 minutes. The total time is about 40 minutes. So here are the ingredients. Half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, half a cup of raw agave nectar, half a cup of raw cacao butter, half a teaspoon of namu soyu, which is like a soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and a pinch of sea salt. Also, you can add, this is where you can add your hot chili pepper or cayenne powder to taste, to what your preference is. So here's the preparation. You're going to warm the cacao butter to a liquid, either in a dehydrator or in an oven, and you're going to set that temperature only about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to place in a food processor along with all the remaining ingredients. So you're going to place this melted cacao butter in the food processor, add everything else, and you're going to process it for about 20 seconds or until the mixture unifies and is completely blended. It's going to look a little bit oily at this point. But what you're going to do is you're going to pour this into molds or even a pie plate, and then you're going to chill it in the fridge for about at least an hour, maybe 2. And if you don't have molds, don't worry about that, because the chocolate is very easy to cut into any shape that you like. So bon appetit. Enjoy your raw chocolate fudge. It is beautiful. So remember, chocolate is a choice, nutritionally and spiritually, that brings forth your inner passions and wellness. Thanks for listening.
You have been listening to Chocolate Thoughts, hosted by Julie Hutchinson, the Chocolate Shaman. Please visit Julie on the web at chocolateshaman.com or email info@chocolateshaman.com.